How fucking old were they, Ryan?
Triple.
I didn't know!
Triple. They were 13.
That was the joke!
13 years old?
No!
Ryan, 13? Are you fucking for real?
Hey, Dad?
While it has become normal to see bizarre people on the internet, very few of them cross the line from just being weird to being genuinely dangerous. Meet Ryan Shirley, also known as SwagRyanMario, a 20-year-old TikToker who has been exposed multiple times for doing inappropriate things against minors. Ryan's TikTok account is entirely based on his obsession with video games like Super Mario, which naturally makes his audience largely made up of minors. But despite knowing this and trying to present himself as cautious about his behavior, Ryan is often reckless and promotes extremely inappropriate things on stream in the presence of minors. One such incident happened while Ryan was playing Fortnite with a group of minors and randomly announced the size of his genitals even though nobody had asked.
It's 5 inches!
Ryan first started making TikTok videos around 2020, posting random skits and dramas he filmed in his house, such as this one right here where he throws stuff at his father to provoke a reaction and ask for some likes.
I'm about to put some dirt in someone's eye. Hey, Dad? Success.
Despite these random videos, Ryan would soon start uploading more consistent types of content, mainly videos of him playing different characters from video game series like Super Mario. It is actually from Super Mario that Ryan created his username SwagRyanMario64, the same username he would later become known for online.
Hey Mario, did you ever wonder where a baby comes from?
Well, you see, Luigi, when a paisano puts a spaghetti noodle in a Mamma Mia's ravioli, a little bambino covered in prosciutto comes out about 9 months later.
What does any of that have to do with babies? Mario, I don't understand.
That's because you're a dog, Luigi.
Although Ryan would mostly post strictly within this specialized content, playing these characters and even creating a YouTube channel, he doesn't really try to improve the overall quality, instead continues using filters and telling random, unscripted stories. Ryan also has noticeable anger issues, and these repeatedly show up across his social media activity. He often plays games with people he meets online, and whenever he starts losing, he becomes visibly upset and aggressive. Instead of handling losses calmly, he begins cursing at the other players and directing insults toward them. Beyond that, he sometimes tries to flip the situation by victimizing himself, including baiting and claiming to be depressed, specifically to pressure others and gain an advantage in the game, rather than addressing the loss directly.
And never come back, you hear me? Guys, please stop killing me. I'm very depressed and diabetic, please.
Nope.
Ah!
Nope.
Swear to God, you better shut your fucking mouth.
Nope.
Shut up! No one gives a shit. Shut your fucking mouth.
His short temper and low frustration tolerance ended up attracting a large reactive audience, and this attention reached its peak in mid-2024 as Ryan began gaining more traction online, but not for positive reasons. A significant portion of his growing audience consisted not only of trolls, but also of people who created alternate accounts, compiled edits of his worst moments, repeatedly commented about his behavior, and dug into his online history to publicly expose past incidents and contradictions. These trolls did not stop at just making compilation videos and commentary posts about Ryan. Some of them escalated the situation further by directly contacting him and deliberately provoking him during private chats and multiplayer sessions. Even though Ryan was clearly frustrated by them, he continued interacting with these same individuals and still chose to play games with them regularly, which repeatedly created hostile exchanges. During one of these sessions, Ryan became extremely angry and frustrated and ended up saying a racial slur word.
I can't stop stressing.
No, Ryan.
Did he just say the N-word? Stressing, I could die from diabetes.
Yeah,
Did he just say the N-word? Or heartburn, whichever one.
Luigi, you heard that, right?
Swag.
Yeah, he was like, I just keep stressing
I'm
you.
almost there.
Swag.
Dude, he just said the N-word. He just said the N-word.
Keep on stress eating and I'll be...
Even though this incident did not happen directly on his TikTok or main public stream, other players in the same game recorded the moment from their side. The clip was then shared publicly, which led to the footage spreading and becoming Ryan's first major online controversy tied to his behavior during gameplay. Instead of taking accountability, Ryan went on a defensive rant and tried to shift all responsibility onto the trolls, even though they did not play any role in forcing him to say the word. This was not the only time Ryan was caught saying the N-word, and on later occasions he again attempted to blame the incident on trolls by claiming the clips were edited or manipulated to make him look bad.
We need to ask you about the infamous N-word clip.
of you saying the N-word next.
It was edited. I never said that.
But only a few minutes later in the video, Ryan contradicted his own defense by admitting that he did say the N-word, but claimed he didn't mean to say it, and insisted he was actually trying to say Nick, a well-known gaming YouTuber, but misspoke and said the N-word instead.
It doesn't sound edited. It sounded like it was an accident, though, Ryan. It sounded like you were trying to say Nick A30, but you said the N-word.
Okay, it was an accident. I will admit it. It was an accident. I did not mean to say it. It just came out.
Besides that, it is actually very funny the way Ryan keeps circling around on that chair while referencing a verse from Eminem at the end. This is something Ryan regularly does whenever he feels targeted by trolls. Whenever he is being mocked or criticized, he starts rapping the full lyrics of one of Eminem's songs as a way to signal that he doesn't care about what people are saying about him. The intention is to look unfazed and defiant, but the delivery often comes across as forced and awkward, and it ends up looking far more lame than intimidating.
Swag, so these are
hell no. No way you just pulled that card. Now, everybody come to 3-1-3. Put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Yeah. Everybody come to 3-1-3. Put your motherfucking hands up. Yeah.
Swag. Yeah, come on, Swag. Fucking go, Swag.
But this was not the end of his racist remarks, as he would once again be caught engaging in racist behavior while playing Minecraft. This time he took the whole situation to another level, by including images of Hitler, swastika symbols, and the N-word with the hard R directly inside one of his in-game builds.
Here is some of the footage that was released. As you can see 2 of the N-words in black wool with Adolf Hitler, a swastika, and what looks to be a next to another portal. In the background, you can see SwagRyanMario64 staring at this.
This was not a slip of the tongue during a heated moment, but a deliberate visual setup placed inside his creation, which made the backlash much stronger and more immediate. After this came to light, people naturally began confronting Ryan about what he had made. In one particular Discord server call, he was directly questioned about the racist imagery and wording. Instead of giving a clear answer addressing the accusation, Ryan reacted emotionally and pulled out a knife on camera, threatening to unalive himself rather than respond to the criticism. Although the moment looks serious at first glance, this kind of reaction is not uncommon for Ryan. He has repeatedly resorted to baiting whenever people question or confront him about his behavior, and it has become a recurring pattern in his responses. Because of how often he uses this tactic, many viewers now see it less as a genuine crisis moment and more as a dramatic stunt meant to deflect accountability and shut down the conversation. Immediately after this incident, Ryan escalated even further and proceeded to threaten the life of the person who originally asked him the question, turning a confrontation about his actions into a direct personal threat.
God.
No, Swag was dissing on
Swag.
the
I want to find out where you live. You in cold blood.
Whoa.
Swag, you would.
Ryan, you
Yeah.
can't say that.
I would beat your ass, Swag. Swag, I'd beat your ass. I'd beat your ass,
How much
Swag.
you get attention from that?
Even if Ryan did not truly mean what he said, or was not realistically capable of carrying it out, it is still disturbing how quickly he jumps to extreme threats when confronted. The level of anger he shows towards someone who simply asked about his own actions raises serious concerns about his emotional control and judgment under pressure. While Ryan's behavior was already highly questionable at this stage, the situation would soon become even more serious as he would later be exposed for predatory behavior as well. After trolls started messing with him, a few of them took things further by setting up sting-style operations targeting Ryan, posing as a minor to test how he would respond in private conversations. One of these sting attempts happened in July 2024, when a TikTok user under the name Megan Begging contacted Ryan while pretending to be a female fan of his content on TikTok. According to people involved in the sting, the decoy presented herself as a 17-year-old girl and continued casual conversations with him over multiple chats. Based on the circulated claims and clips after only a short period of conversation, Ryan escalated the interaction and removed his clothes during a video call, which the sting organizers recorded and later shared as evidence. After the material was posted and discussed publicly, Ryan attempted damage control and denied wrongdoing, arguing that the interaction was mutual and that the decoy had also sent him similar explicit material first. However, critics reviewing the exchange disputed that version of events and argued that no such matching content from the decoy was ever shown or verified in the released proof.
She sends me the B button. I send her some A button.
Hold on, I don't understand that. You're gonna have to say the actual words.
She sends me the B button.
So boobs.
I send her the A button.
What's the A button?
Then we go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down.
Boob, stick, boob, stick, boob, stick.
Then, out of nowhere, someone presses the restart button on my ass. AKA, someone freaking exposes my shit and ruins everything. Turns out, it was not a goddamn girl at all.
But instead of admitting that what he did was wrong, Ryan went on a rant against a troll named Fugger, despite having no proof that this person was the one who orchestrated the operation against him. I was flirting with my new girlfriend, and after a while things got steamy after I rizzed her up. Then she sent me a pic, and I sent one back. After that, Fugger joined the call for literally 5 seconds and then left. The next day, an alternate account posted the video, then took it down, and now my chat got disabled so I can't talk him out of it. The fact that he blamed it all on someone else is nothing but pathetic, as he not only failed to realize that it was all a test and a sting operation that he fell for, but also, even after it happened. Ryan continued for a short while to believe that his new girlfriend was actually real, but if this wasn't bad enough already, Ryan then contacted the person who made a commentary video about the incident, and asked them to stop posting the kind of videos they were making, and to delete the ones they had already uploaded. He took it even further by spamming the person's Discord calls and even baiting them if they didn't stop making videos about him. When that didn't work, Ryan then threatened to dox the person by saying, "After all, we know where you live." Ryan Rabbit Hole goes far deeper and darker than this. In another incident, Ryan was talking to someone on Discord who was 14 years old at the time, and he unpromptedly sent them a link to a Twitter post that contained inappropriate content. As the said person described it, the link he sent contains explicit Fury videos relating to the series Hell of a Boss. I am a minor, so what he did is illegal. But it gets even worse, as Ryan suggested group behavior to this person, who was apparently 14 years old in a video.
Chica, do you want to have a threesome?
Yes.
With who? Me and Abby, who are minors?
This person also had a girlfriend who was 1 year younger than him, which means 13 years old at the time. And while talking to this person, as a friend, Ryan would then give blatantly inappropriate comments to the person's girlfriend like, "Oh my god, she is hot," and a bunch of other comments that weren't supposed to be sent to someone of that age. Ryan also plays Fortnite with other people, who are mostly, if not all, minors. During these moments, he has been caught saying some of the worst things ever, like mentioning the size of his without anyone even asking. On another occasion, in the same situation, Ryan, who was losing the game, would get upset and randomly claim that he was being assaulted by the Joker.
The fuck? Get out of my fucking house, Joker! Joker, get out of my house! Guys, Joker's in my house and he's me! He's me! He's gang me! Oh my god, I kinda like it! What the fuck?
Although saying something like this in front of people who shouldn't have heard it, it's already bad enough. The fact that Joker, the person he mentioned in the video as the aggressor, was actually Ryan himself as a character makes it even more disturbing. And everyone in this video got extremely shocked by this, and even the comment section was filled with critics like this. Does bro never think about what he potentially says? Despite the negative reactions, Ryan was far from done with this kind of behavior, as in another time would say another inappropriate thing that shouldn't be said in front of minors while playing Fortnite with a bunch of other players who are minors.
See that booty work, booty work, booty work, booty work, booty work. Oh shit, I slipped off my dildo. Shit.
You slipped on a what?
I slipped off my dildo.
You a dildo?
But it gets even worse. A screenshot of Ryan talking to a 15-year-old in a very abnormally intimate way was leaked on the internet, even after the person had asked him to stop, saying this, "How old are you? You're a little too old to be talking to me. I am 15, bro. You saw that on the bio." And it would get much worse once people discovered that Ryan had eased with a 13-year-old on a VR chat. And after this went to light, Ryan would get confronted by his trolls on a video call in which he admitted doing all the things he was accused of. But instead of calling it a mistake, he reasoned it out, saying they were just reenacting a scene from a movie, which made the whole thing even more baffling.
Why'd you have with a VR chat girl then, who was underage?
No, what? Is that true, Ryan?
It is true.
It is called reenacting scenes from Hell of a Boss. Something that you wouldn't understand.
No, it's not.
Ryan.
No, it's not, Ryan. You're just vile.
No, I'm not!
While Ryan appeared completely unbothered when being pressed in this Discord call, he became visibly intimidated in another call where he was confronted about his actions involving minors. Ryan had no defense whatsoever for what he had done, and was visibly shaking while answering the questions.
I didn't know.
I think you're lying to me, Ryan.
I didn't know.
How old were they?
I didn't know.
How old were they?
I didn't know.
How fucking old were they, Ryan?
Triple.
I didn't know.
Triple. They were 13.
That was the truth.
13 years old?
No.
Ryan 13? Are you fucking for real?
Just fucking.
How old was LR? How old was LR when you sent him? How old was he?
Wasn't he 14 or 15, something like that? And his girlfriend.
14 years old. 13 and 14-year-old little boys. That's what you're attracted to, Ryan? How old is Cookie Run Fan? I better fucking hope Cookie Run Fan's above the age of 18, Ryan.
He's 23.
Good.
I moved on.
Besides his disturbing behaviors, the fact that he claimed he has moved on is extremely hilarious and baffling at the same time. Even though he was constantly pressed by his trolls, Ryan would still continue to get on Discord calls with them, during which multiple disturbing incidents would unfold, one of which was Ryan's constant self-hating. In one such call, he attempted to commit by drinking hand sanitizer on Discord in front of a group of trolls.
That's hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ryan, don't do it!
No, Ryan, no! Ryan, no!
Ryan, no! Ryan, yes, Ryan, feed into your evil. Do it.
And while it would have been a tragedy if Ryan were genuinely attempting to do it, he clearly was not. Instead, he was seeking attention and wanted people to feel sympathy for him. After taking a single sip, he spat it out and then smiled about the entire situation. He is not even a good actor, and the whole thing comes off as childish. And if this was not terrible enough, Ryan would once again attempt to repeat the same act in that very same Discord call by showing on camera that he was mixing hand sanitizer with another chemical. Once again, this was nothing more than a laughable and dramatic act intended to farm sympathy.
Ryan, do not shove that up your butt. Don't shove that up your butt.
No, Swag, please.
Don't shove it up your butt.
Ryan, no. Swag, Ryan, before you drink that.
Ryan would also get frustrated at his trolls because his entire TikTok presence had turned into him talking negatively about them. At times it becomes unintentionally funny, as he would take it so seriously that he even claimed, "We have all failed as a society," simply because one of his trolls posted an innocent TikTok impersonating him.
I can't continue on living. I can't, because we have failed as a society, as you could clearly see by this terrible shitpost by my fans. Notice that he doesn't even have the 64 in his name, and he's just a goddamn imposter.
After this entire Predatory fiasco gained traction among his followers, Ryan decided to disappear from TikTok by deactivating his account and cutting off all communication with his trolls. This would have been a good idea he should have stuck with, but he did not. Instead, Ryan returned to TikTok, and rather than posting new content, he uploaded old videos along with an announcement claiming that he was dead and that his family was posting on the account. He even went as far as to say this to someone who reached out to him on Discord. "Hi, is this bald Germa? I am Ryan's mom. He committed because of you." Of course, this was all a lie. Ryan was not dead. Instead, he wanted people to forget about what he had done so that he could return to TikTok with a clean slate and continue posting as usual, which ultimately did not happen. While Ryan's predatory behavior is disturbing enough on its own, the way he treats his parents is even more alarming. Although not much is known about his family, as Ryan avoids discussing them on TikTok, he grew up with both of his parents and still lives with them to this day. Ryan's mother does not seem to approve of his internet activity, as she has attempted multiple times to stop him. On one occasion, she even threatened to contact the police if the trolls did not stop harassing Ryan. However, during a particular Discord video call Ryan had with the trolls, his mother approached him and advised him to stop engaging with them and to not let them make him so angry. Ryan is often visibly angry and irritable over even the smallest inconveniences, and instead of responding calmly or respectfully, he became aggressive toward her. He began yelling and directing inappropriate remarks at her, including statements such as, "Go wash the dishes, woman," and "Go make me a sandwich," followed by slurs that were completely unacceptable and especially disturbing given that they were directed at his own mother.
That is enough. Do not allow people to make you this upset. Take a break now.
Go make me a sandwich!
Ryan, stop.
Go clean the dishes or something, you stupid.
Ryan!
But this was not the only time Ryan became aggressive toward his own mother. In that same Discord call, his mother could be heard saying, "Don't hit me," implying that Ryan was not only verbally violent, but also physically violent as well.
You are not!
Do not hit me! Do not talk to those people that are being mean to you! Stop it! Do not call them! Who cares?
I will snap your neck! You hear me? I will snap your neck! Go to your room!
Ryan, get away from your mom, man. You are disgusting, Ryan.
Can they hear me?
In another moment, Ryan's mother entered his room after he became extremely angry and began smashing items in his room. She told him to get off the internet, which he realistically should have done, considering that his anger was clearly being fueled by the trolls he was interacting with on the call. However, in classic Ryan fashion, he redirected all of his anger toward his mother, who was genuinely trying to help him, and threatened to unalive himself.
That is enough. Stop. Don't destroy things in your room. Turn your...
I will you in your sleep, woman! Go make me a fucking sandwich! Now!
Oh my god.
Ryan.
To add salt to the injury, even the people who were in this call with him attempted to calm him down and urged him to stop harassing his own mother, something that Ryan appeared to completely ignore.
Ryan, get away from your mom, man. You are disgusting, Ryan.
Can they hear me?
Stop being mean to your mom, Ryan. She did nothing to you.
Turn it off. Then don't turn off my phone.